You paid for performance. You paid for technology. Are you really using it all? Modern vehicles hide powerful features most drivers never unlock. Hidden car tech. Unlock what others ignore. Have you ever felt like your Audi used to be faster? Have you ever pressed the accelerator and thought, it doesn't pull like before? And are you sure something is actually broken? Most Audi owners assume that when performance feels reduced, the cause must be mechanical. Worn turbo, failing sensor, dirty injectors, something expensive. But in modern Audi vehicles, real mechanical failure is rarely the first reason performance changes. What actually changes first is software behavior. Audi engines are controlled by layers of adaptive logic. These systems constantly monitor throttle input, temperature cycles, trip length, electrical demand, gear usage, and even braking patterns. Over time, the vehicle builds a profile of how you drive, and based on that profile, it adjusts torque delivery and throttle response. If your driving style is mostly short trips, light throttle, traffic conditions, and low load, the system adapts by softening response curves. It delays aggressive torque delivery. It prioritizes smoothness. It assumes you prefer comfort over performance. Nothing is broken, but something is being limited. This is why two identical Audi vehicles can feel completely different. Same engine, same mileage, same software version, yet one feels sharp and alive, and the other feels flat and restrained. The difference isn't hardware, it's adaptation. Audi calls this intelligent optimization. In reality, it's conservative protection logic. The system protects components from unnecessary stress. It reduces peak torque access when it believes you don't need it. And here's the key, it doesn't tell you. There is no warning light for performance reduced by habit. No dashboard message saying, engine operating in comfort adaptation mode. It simply feels slower. Before we go deeper, if you drive an Audi and want to understand how these systems really behave in the real world, make sure you are subscribed. This channel focuses on how Audi's software actually works beyond brochures and marketing claims. In the next part, we'll explain the first hidden limiter that silently reduces usable power, and why most drivers activate it every single day without realizing it. What if your right foot is training your Audi to be slower? Modern Audi ECUs do not simply respond to pedal position. They interpret driver intent. If you consistently apply light throttle and avoid higher RPM ranges, the system gradually lowers how aggressively torque is delivered. This isn't a defect, it's adaptive smoothing. Torque is the force that stresses drivetrain components. To increase long-term reliability, Audi uses dynamic torque modeling. When the system detects predominantly low-load driving, it assumes performance demand is low and reshapes torque request curves accordingly. That means when you suddenly ask for strong acceleration, the system may delay full torque delivery. It's not refusing, it's ramping slowly. And that ramp feels like lag. This is especially noticeable in turbocharged models. Boost pressure is controlled not only by pedal input, but also by requested torque calculations. If requested torque is softened, boost builds more gradually. The result, the car feels less eager, less sharp, less immediate. Another factor is transmission learning. Audi gearboxes adapt to driving patterns. Frequent short shifts and gentle inputs train the transmission to upshift early and avoid aggressive downshifts. Even in dynamic mode, the adaptation layer remains active unless consistently overridden. This is why some drivers say dynamic doesn't feel as strong as it used to. The system has already learned restraint. The solution is not aggressive driving. Sudden, chaotic throttle inputs often reinforce protective logic. Instead, consistent, controlled, higher load operation allows the system to relearn torque expectations safely. Once the engine is fully warm, occasional sustained acceleration, not abuse, but deliberate demand, recalibrates torque adaptation thresholds. In the next part, we'll expose the second invisible limiter, electrical and thermal load reduction, the silent power killer most Audi owners never consider.
Have you ever noticed your Audi feels weaker on very cold mornings? Or when everything electrical is turned on? That's not your imagination. Modern Audi vehicles monitor electrical demand constantly. When the battery charge level drops or alternator load increases, the ECU reduces available torque slightly to maintain system stability. High electrical demand situations include cold starts, heated seats, rear defroster, climate control at maximum, steering assist under load. When the alternator works harder, engine load increases. To compensate, the ECU may slightly adjust ignition timing and boost targets. These adjustments are small, but noticeable in responsiveness. There is no warning light for power reduced due to electrical prioritization. The system simply protects itself. Thermal management plays a similar role. If coolant or intake air temperatures rise beyond optimal thresholds, the system reduces ignition advance and sometimes boost pressure. This prevents knock and overheating, but also reduces performance feel. Short trips make this worse. The engine rarely stabilizes at ideal operating conditions, so protection logic remains active longer. Drivers often interpret this as aging. In reality, it's operating mode. Another overlooked factor is battery health over time. Even without a warning message, a battery operating below peak efficiency forces the charging system to work harder. That constant correction slightly alters engine behavior. The change is subtle, but when combined with torque adaptation and gearbox learning, the overall effect becomes very noticeable. Reducing unnecessary electrical load during startup, allowing proper warm-up, and avoiding repeated short cold runs can significantly improve consistency. Again, no tuning, no hardware changes, just understanding why your Audi sometimes chooses protection over performance. In the final part, we'll combine these elements and explain how to restore full usable power safely and predictably.
Are you missing horsepower? No. Are you missing access to it? Possibly. When torque adaptation, transmission learning, electrical prioritization, and thermal protection all overlap, your Audi can feel significantly less responsive than when new. But the power isn't gone. It's conditional. Restoring performance is not about resetting everything instantly. It's about aligning conditions. Warm the engine fully before demanding performance. Use consistent driving modes. Avoid constant low-load patterns. Reduce unnecessary electrical stress during startup. Over time, the adaptive systems respond. Torque delivery sharpens. Gear changes become decisive. Boost builds more confidently. The transformation isn't dramatic in numbers, it's dramatic in feel. Many drivers believe performance fades because engines wear out quickly. In reality, modern Audi engines remain mechanically strong for many years. What changes first is how software distributes torque, and software can relearn. Another important element is patience. Adaptive systems do not reset in one drive. They respond to repeated patterns. Consistency over several driving cycles is what shifts the internal thresholds back toward more responsive behavior. Owners who understand this process often report that their vehicle feels progressively better rather than instantly different. This is the difference between mechanical loss and adaptive limitation. The most powerful Audi is not the one with the biggest modifications. It's the one operating outside unnecessary protection layers. If this episode helped you understand why your Audi feels different over time, stay tuned. In the next episode, we'll reveal another hidden system behavior that most owners unknowingly activate every day.
Now you know what others don't. Drive smarter, spend less, unlock more. Subscribe to Hidden Car Tech. Stay ahead.